All right, let's get this show started.
Mark Zuckerberg and Merab Dvalishvili are back at it again. This time, the unlikely duo took their sparring session to the middle of the ocean. Zuck kicked Merab into the water, so Merab responded by slamming him into it.
Let's go! Let's go! Round 2 against Mark Zuckerberg. Machine versus machine.
Merab, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Mark, are you ready?
Merab made me take my shirt off because it looks more fighter.
How dare you, Mark? Okay. No, I'm good. Let's go. Let's go.
Quick heads up guys, if you're enjoying the content, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the hype button to help us reach more viewers. Now back to the news. Conor McGregor has released his first video since undergoing surgery on his right knee for a ruptured ACL and meniscus injuries. In the clip, McGregor showed off his injured knee just 5 days after the surgery and appeared positive about his recovery.
That's what setting records looks like. That is what setting records looks like, folks. Day 5, post-surgery. Yep.
It looks like Michael Morales is ready for UFC 330. Morales is set to serve as the backup for the welterweight title fight between Islam Makhachev and Garry on August 15th in Philadelphia, meaning he needs to be ready to step in if either fighter is unable to compete. Now Morales has shared a new clip showing off his slimmer physique as he stepped on the scale at 193 pounds. That's 30 pounds down from the 223 pounds he weighed previously, as Morales continues to cut weight ahead of his potential UFC 330 appearance. Carlos Prates has given his prediction for the upcoming welterweight title clash between Garry and Islam Makhachev. Prates, of course with a beer in hand, surprisingly picked his former rival Garry to defeat Makhachev by decision.
UFC 330, Garry gonna beat Makhachev by decision. I don't know if it's unanimous decision, split decision, but it's gonna be decision.
Islam Makhachev just went through a tough battle, but not inside the octagon. In a new video shared on social media, Makhachev was seen struggling to reel in a shark while fishing on the beach tonight. After a tough fight, Islam eventually managed to pull it in.
All right, we're on a fish right now. Islam's got 40 meters left. Look at him. Easy, be careful. See the green line? 80 yards.
And now hold this.
Okay, he's right here. Come get it with me. I promise you're safe. I promise. Be careful, be careful. Back up, back up. Go, get tail. No, up this way, this way. Go. Hold him there, stop. Let go. You gotta get it back out. Yep. Guys, move.
Hurry up.
Matt Brown says fans should stop attacking Anthony Smith over his recent arrest. Smith has faced heavy criticism since being arrested on 3 felony charges stemming from a domestic incident involving his wife on July 26th. Smith has not publicly addressed the arrest while awaiting his next court date on August 17th. His wife, however, described the incident as a mental health struggle and said she called for help to protect him from himself. Sean Strickland is back at it again. This time, the UFC middleweight champion went off on Sig Sauer, criticizing the company over the quality of its products.
You guys, I'm so done with Sig, dude. I love my 365. Feels great, shoots great. But the fact that Sig as a company knows that there's a known flaw in this gun, that after 3,000 rounds or before 3,000 rounds, a magazine release is going to fall out of the gun. You still sell the gun. You don't tell people. You don't recommend to fix the gun. You still sell it. Sig, you are a trash company, and I recommend that anybody who carries a Sig switches immediately. Like, this is fucking unacceptable.
Strickland also gave fans a tour of his Jeep, showing off some of the things he keeps inside the car.
I know people talk shit on Jeep owners, dude, but I'll give you a tour of my Jeep. No ducks. My wife did buy me this when my dog died, so this lives in the Jeep. Always live in the Jeep. Bullets, fireworks, broken Sig, going in the trash. Tannerite, magazines, 50 cal.
PFL women's flyweight star Dakota Ditcheva suffered serious injuries in her fight against Denise Kielholtz at PFL New York. Ditcheva defeated Kielholtz by unanimous decision, but the victory came at a heavy cost. Speaking on her YouTube channel, Ditcheva revealed that she broke both hands during the fight.
Breaking news. I am injured again. I broke my hands in the fight. I could feel it from the second I started the second round. I didn't tell my corner, I didn't tell anybody, I didn't show it this time, and I didn't actually tell anybody until I got out of the cage. The only one I did tell actually was my cut man Paul. He's like my bestie and he looks after me, but I did whisper that to him that felt like I'd broken my hands.
Luke Rockhold returns to the Real American Freestyle mats next month. On Sunday, RAF announced that Rockhold will face current top 15 middleweight Joe Pyfer in a catchweight bout at RAF 13 on September 19th at Watsco Center in Miami. Rockhold made his RAF debut in RAF 5 in January, where he lost by tech fall to Colby Covington. Rockhold does not have a significant wrestling background, though he did wrestle in high school and at community college before transitioning to grappling and MMA. Pyfer has a similar wrestling background to Rockhold, having mostly participated in the sport in high school, though he also has some experience in professional grappling events. RAF 13 is supposed to be headlined by a cruiserweight crossover championship grudge match between Colby Covington and Bilal Muhammad. We've got some interesting matchups being lined up for upcoming UFC events, including 2 major title fights. According to Russian outlet Vestnik MMA, Petr Yan vs Merab Dvalishvili 3 is reportedly scheduled for UFC 333 on October 24th in Abu Dhabi. Multiple reports have also revealed that Movsar Yevloyev will finally get his long-awaited title shot against Alexander Volkanovski at UFC 333. Meanwhile, 2 additional matchups have been reported for UFC 332 on October 3rd. Roman Kopylov is set to take on Ateba Gautier in a middleweight matchup. It will be Gautier's 6th UFC appearance, while Kopylov will compete inside the octagon for the 13th time. The other reported UFC 332 matchup is Alden Correa vs Emmanuel Rodriguez. Both fights were initially reported by ex-user Crazy Kev. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for your daily dose of MMA. Catch you tomorrow.